Guys, and welcome back to my channel. I recorded this fall simple yet dramatic makeup look. I hope you guys enjoy, and this is more of a detailed video, whereas I explain where your eyeliner, contour, highlight goes and why, and it was requested by some of you guys, so there you guys have it. And I just want to say thank you again to those who have subscribed and liked and commented on my videos. It honestly means a lot to me. This is my first time doing this, so it's new to me, but you guys make me feel like I have been doing it forever with all your love and support. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video, so give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you. Hi, to begin doing my makeup, I'm going to start off using primer, and I'm using the e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer, and it looks like this. It's really inexpensive. And I'm just going to apply it to the back of my hand. And I'm taking this brush from, I know it's from Morphe, but the numbers are gone, but it's just a flat foundation brush. And once again, this primer is just gonna be so your makeup stays on throughout the day. I'm gonna take the NYX Tame frame in the shade Espresso, and I'm gonna apply that with the e.l.f. small angled brush. And it looks like, first I'm gonna use a spoolie. I'm using the one from Sonia Kashuk in the number 127. I'm just going to use that to comb out my brows. And the way you do your eyebrows is totally up to you, but I started doing something different that I really like, how it, more of a natural look. So what I do is I just, I start from the bottom from the beginning, and then I go out. And you want to get it as close to your eyebrow as possible. And if you don't, then it's okay, because you can go back in with the concealer. It should look something like this. Now I'm going to go in with the flat concealer brush. This is from Beige, and these brushes don't have numbers or names on them, but it's just a flat concealer brush. And for the concealer, I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Creamy Beige. And I just conceal my brows, and I start at the bottom. So once that's finished, all I do is I just use the rest of the product that's on my brush, and I just blend it down. Now I'm just going to go back in with the same brush that I used to do the outline of my eyebrows, and now I'm just going to outline the top. With the rest of the product that's on the brush, I'm just going to lightly fill in the front. Then I'm going to take this spoolie, and I'm just going to comb out my brows. Then you can take any powder that is the same color as your eyebrows, to fill them in. I'm going to take the one from Pastel Beverly Hills from the Shadow Couture palette. I'm going to take the color Fudge. That is a little bit too dark for my eyebrows, but it would work. So I'm just going to take some on the brush and just dab the rest on my hand. And then just begin to lightly fill in your brows. Now for my eyeshadow base, I'm taking this Ruby Cosmetics one, and I got this when I went to my beauty school, and it just looks like this. And I'm going to take that with the same concealer brush that I used. And I'm just going to apply that to my eye. Then I'm going to take this flat shadow brush from Beige Cosmetics, and I'm just going to use this to buff out the eye base. And now to highlight under my brow bone, I'm going to take the Kat Von D shade in my eye palette, and I'm going to apply one of the shadows with the Morphe M210 brush. It's just a flat little brush. And I'm going to take this light color. It's like the whitest and the lightest of the palette. And I'm just going to apply that under my brow bone. And then I'm just going to drag it to the rest of my underbrow. Now to begin my eyeshadow, I think I'm going to use the same palette. And I'm going to take this color right here. It's like a nudish color. It's like the second lightest in the palette. Actually, it's like the third. But that would work fine. And I'm just going to apply this to my crease. And pretty much where you can tell where your creases is where you feel like a bone, because after when you go a little down and you don't feel it, that's where your crease ends. So pretty much your crease is where you feel that bone. So just apply the shadow to the crease. Like I said at the beginning, this is going to be a more detailed tutorial where I'm going to explain where to apply the eyeshadows and the products, because it was requested by some of you guys. So if you hear me talking and talking, then that is why. I don't want the colors to be too intense. So now I'm going to take this more dense crease brush from Beige Cosmetics, and it looks like this. And I'm going to take this color from the same palette, this brown shade, and I'm going to apply that on half of my eyelid and then to the outer. And I will go, at first I will just only apply it to my eyelid, but as soon as I open my eye and I see how it looks, then maybe I will apply some to my crease. But if I get to that point, I will explain to you. So pretty much, you just tap it on half of your eyelid, and then to the outer. Just like that. Now I'm going to take the same brush, and I'm just going to blend it into that first color that we applied. And you just keep adding color until you get the intensity that you desire. Then I'm just going to go back in with that fluffy brush that we started with. Oh, I don't even know if I explained this one. This is just a regular fluffy blending brush from BH Cosmetics. And I'm just going to blend the two together. And I'm using back and forth motions. You can do circles. It doesn't really matter what way you decide to blend. So now I'm just going to go back with that brown shade and just keep adding color until I get the desired color. So it should look something like that. Now, just with the same brush I applied the brown color from the same palette, I'm going to take this black shade. It's the darkest out of the whole palette. And this is only going to go on the outer corner. I'm going to just drag it up so when I apply my concealer, it will look really sharp. So this is just going to go on the outer corner. Then I'm just going to take the same brush and do the same, and just for this I'm just going to flick it out a little bit and then just blend. So flick out and then blend. Black is a very hard color to apply, just for the fact that it does take a lot of blending. Go back in with the fluffy brush and just blend. I'm gonna add more of the transition color that we applied, just to blend the colors more together. Then going back in with that brush that I used to apply the black and the brown, and I'm just gonna blend the two together. Add more brown. And then just blend to a crease. I didn't take it so far up, but it just took it up enough to where when I opened my eyes, I would see all the colors. So it should look something like this. And now for the lightest color, I'm going to take this color right here. And I'm going to apply that with the same brush that I used to apply the shadow to my brow bone, which is a Morphe M210 brush. And I'm just going to apply that to the inner corner where I applied no shadow. Back in with that fluffy brush to blend. To give it that sharp line, I'm going to take the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Creamy Beige, and I'm going to take it with a flat concealer brush. And I'm going to start from the bottom of my lash line and just drag it out. So it should look like that. And then I just get the rest of the product and just drag it down. For my foundation, I'm going to take the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation in the shade Sun Beige. And I just apply that to my face. I never knew how fun it is to record yourself doing makeup. And ta-da! And now I'm just going to take the same brush that I used to apply my primer, and I'm not gonna fully blend it in. I'm just gonna just drag it just like so. Don't forget to do it down your neck, because that's the most important part. You can do one or two things. You can go in with your beauty blender and just tap it into place, or you can go in with a angled brush, like something like this. It doesn't have to be so thick, and then you just do circular motions to buff in the foundation. But I'm just going to use my beauty blender. So I'm just going to tap in, and you don't want to swipe, because when you swipe, you take off the product. And now for concealer and highlight, I'm going to take the Aloe Girl Pro Concealer as well, and I'm going to take two shades, one in Creamy Beige, which is the one that I've been using, and this one is Yellow Corrector. And I'm going to apply the Creamy Beige first, it's one or two shades lighter than my skin tone, and the yellow is just to brighten up under your eyes. Now for the more yellow shade, I'm just going to apply that under my eyes. And to blend that out, I'm going to take my beauty blender as well. It's in the shade Honey Beige, and I'm going to apply that with the Sonia Kashuk number 121 brush, and you just apply to the places where you concealed. Now for my under eye shadow, I'm going to take the same palette, and I'm going to take this light brown shade. And I'm just going to apply that to my bottom lashes. Next, I'm going to take the darkest brown and apply that. Next, I'm just going to take that black shade and apply this to only the outer corners of my eyes. Now for eyeliner, I use two of them as my other videos. I use the NYX Collection Noir Liquid Black Liner and the NYX Final Liquid Liner. And pretty much I just do the same steps as I do with in my other tutorials. Then I just drag it in. Now with the other NYX liner, I just take it and I just use it to connect. Just like that. I did go ahead and apply my lashes, and it's just the same as the other videos, you know, and I did just apply mascara to my bottom lash, and now I'm going to contour. But to contour, I'm going to use two different shades, and this one's the L'Oreal True Match Classic Tan, and the second one that I'm using is the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Chestnut. Where you want to apply your contour is, if you feel your cheek, you feel a bone right here, but if you go a little further down, the bone ends, so that is where you want to apply your contour. So pretty much it's where the top of your ear goes and down. And this is a very light shade, but that's what I want. I'm taking this angled brush from Beige Cosmetics, and I'm just gonna lightly tap that and blend it in. Darker shade, I'm going to apply that to the same spot, just on the outer. I don't want to go too in. And on my forehead. And down my nose. And you just use the same brush to blend, and the same technique, just tap. I'm going to take the BECCA, it's called the BECCA Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed in Moonstone. And I'm going to apply that with the Morphe 33 brush. Apply that to the tops of my cheeks. Maybelline lipstick in Bit of Berry. I'm going to take this L'Oreal lipstick. It's in the shade Plum, and I don't know how to pronounce it, but it looks like this. And now to finish everything off, I'm going to take the NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray and apply it.